Hello beautiful people and welcome. This is the daily tarot check-in for Thursday the 5th of November. We're gonna do all the signs Aries through to Pisces. Please watch your sun, moon and rising sign, and as usual take only what resonates. You know, you are within your power. You don't have to take anything that's being said here, especially the advice. It's all up to you what you do with this information. Never give your power away to somebody else, okay? All right. Aries, sun, moon, rising signs for the 5th, observer. So what are you observing here? With the fox here, I'm getting a very smart energy. You're being a bit sneaky, possibly, or this could be somebody watching you from a distance. But it feels like you're investigating something, you're kind of wanting to get some more information in a situation. And this is you guys feeling strong, independent, wealthy, abundant, feeling good about yourself, enjoying your freedom is what I'm getting for some of you here. What is the challenge for you, Aries, at this time? Let's take these. Then we've got the Tower reversed, we've got the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So there's a sense of detachment that I'm getting. It feels like you are withdrawing a little bit from communication, from... I'm getting the words, people who stress you out, okay? So you're kind of trying to withdraw a little bit and enjoy your own life on your own terms and enjoy freedom. Some of you might be single or newly single here. It's just that you are kind of drawing back, watching from a distance and not going forward towards people. This is actually not usual Aries energy, what I'm getting here, but it's just sometimes time for us to withdraw, to heal, to take a rest, take a break from people is what I'm getting here. I just feel like you are enjoying yourself today, Aries, knowing your worth and just taking time out for yourself and keeping a bit of distance towards other people or towards special people. One card of advice, please, for Aries. What do we have? We've got the Chariot. So it's time to do your own thing, to be strong, to take the reins of your destiny into your hands. So wherever you want to go, it's all in your mind. It comes down to what you want here. With a lot of determination, you should go forward here, is what the universe wants to say to you guys. Cancer, which is the sign for this card for the Chariot, is a cardinal sign, such as you are too, Aries, both cardinal signs here. So maybe it's time for you to take your power back and do something and not just sit and observe. Whatever floats your boat, you will know what's best for you today, but there's also a sense of you needing to be powerful and go into the right direction. I just feel like this is a very, very nice energy that you're stepping into today, Aries. Just try to not be too blocked off towards other people. All right, Taurus. Sun, moon, rising signs for the 5th of November. What's going on with Taurus signs? What do we have for you? We've got the serendipity. Look at that. That's luck coming your way. Happiness, bliss, feeling good, feeling joyful, living in the here and now. Or maybe it's a reminder from Spirit to step into this attitude. Okay, so there's a major change going on, an ending of sorts, a rebirth. What is your challenge? To find that joy again, that spark again. The universe wants you to sing and dance and end something that was maybe a bit negative. The universe wants you to change your perspective on life. And it wants you to take your power back and find your passion again. So there's a lack of energy, a lack of fun and motivation for you guys. Some of you. Don't take it if it's not for you. But for those of you I'm connecting with, there needs to be more joy, more living in the moment, being more playful. It's definitely time for you to change something. Okay? So try to see where you can have more fun in your life, even if circumstances are a bit weird right now globally, and maybe they are also in your personal surroundings, but still try to find the joy in life and find your energy, and whatever makes you happy, go for that. Gemini, sun, moon, rising signs. What's going on with my quirky Geminis out there? 5th of November 2020. Gemini. Let's take this. That wants to come out. Higher power. Lovely. So you're surrounded by angels. You're guided here. Some of you might feel them around you. There is something that you're tapping into. Maybe you're praying for help, praying for a positive outcome of a situation. But there is something that you're definitely connecting to. Look at that, Two of Cups. This is a sign for me that you are in perfect alignment with your soul, with your higher self. Okay, there's a higher power watching over you. This could be a perfect union of sorts, perfect relationship, a perfect deep connection with somebody. But most and foremost, this is the connection with you on a deeper level here. Harmony and balance is what this is talking about. What's the challenge for you guys? Okay, equal give and take is a bit out of balance. There's some sort of imbalance here. So it's time to find your alignment again. And you can connect to a higher power for that. It's time to drop the frustration and get grounded again. So nature might be important for some of you. The element of earth might be important. You could be dealing with a Taurus too here, or with another earth sign. And we have the Four of Cups reversed, so it's time for you to drop the negative emotions, the frustratedness with your situation. Something keeps you out of balance here. So it might be a relationship that is a bit out of balance. It might be you with your soul alignment, but there is something that you can connect with. So connect with your higher power, with your higher self, with your angels here, Gemini, and try to get more grounded and get back into balance. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for the 5th of November, please. What do we have? What do we have? By the book. Number 11 also talks about manifesting something. You going for your dreams, but it also says that, well, at least to me, it says that you are going for it in a very traditional sense. Why am I seeing a face in that picture? Can you see that? I think this is a face here. It's a bit weird. I've never seen this before. Maybe it's not even a face, I don't know, but it looks like it. Alright. Maybe somebody is telling you what to do, or you are kind of trying to follow somebody's rules here, follow somebody's advice. Okay, we've got the Devil. So there are restrictions, there are attachments, there are restrictive energies here at work. It feels like you are tied by something. Can be that you're tied by authorities, can be that you're tied by a person's rules, like I said, because I was getting this phase. There is some sort of temptation or a person trying to dictate you something. It's not a good energy. It's, you know, the devil. The devil is about something that is restrictive. It comes with chains, it comes with rules, it comes with a certain authority. It's the opposite of freedom is what I'm hearing. All right. What is this all about? What's the challenge for Cancer, please? Yeah, it's time to free yourself from that. It's time to move forward from whatever is holding you back. So this could be a person that is trying to impose their will on you. It is, for some of you, it is a way of negativity, a negative mindset, negative thoughts. Something that you have been conditioned with in the past. It's time to move on from that. It's time to move on from what's keeping you from your freedom. It's time to move on from somebody who might be imposing their will on you, or who is kind of trying to keep you confined, trying to restrict you in a certain way. Also from somebody who seems to be a bit obsessed by you, can be. So that's a negative energy, that's a codependent energy. Also, especially when relationships are coming into the picture here. So it's time for you to move on from darkness. What is the advice? I just feel like you want to follow the rules, you want to do what's right here with the by the book, but it's time to break your chains. Yeah, it's time to heal and do your own thing. Look at that. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and we have the Three of Swords. So there is some sort of heartache, loss, some sort of, I feel like you want to cry out loud. There's a sense of you're not feeling free, you're not feeling good where you're at the moment, but there's a sense of you needing to get grounded and to nurture yourself, to do your own thing. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's nurturing, but she has clear boundaries. She knows what she wants, and she looks out for herself first and foremost. It's not always about following rules and about trying to do the right thing. You have to do the right thing for you, because if your soul is crying out loud, then that's not the right thing, because you have to be happy in a situation as well. I mean, if you want to do something for others, do it, but only if it makes you happy too. Don't force yourself to do something that you don't want. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for Leo, please. We've got a new life. Love that message. So there's a new beginning, there's a new dawn here for you. Or it's time to start something new, a new routine, a new pattern, a new way of thinking, a new habits in your life. It's time to rethink something and do something differently. What's the main energy for Leo, please? Okay. Lovers in reverse. What is the challenge here for Leo, please? We've got the Justice also in the reverse. And what's the advice? So there's either a decision that you need to take. And like I said, some of you might need to take the decision to start something new in their life that will give you more balance, that will give you more well-being, to look out for yourself. Something is out of balance here with the Lovers and with the Justice both in the reverse. It can be a love situation, doesn't have to be. So it's about you finding balance again and you making an important decision to start something new, a new cycle here. And even if it's just eating healthier or implementing regular exercise into your life or something like that, something that will bring you into balance, and it can be different for each and every one out there, but there's just something a bit out of whack here. All right, Leo. Yeah, it's time to take your power back. This is your energy coming out right here. This is your card, guys. So it's time to be yourself, stand up for yourself, be authentic, follow your bliss, follow your dreams, be strong and go for it, go for what you want. So whenever I'm talking about getting back into balance, and especially when things aren't perfect and if you feel a bit out of whack of sorts, it's usually because you're not living your own true authentic self. Because when we are aligned with our soul purpose, with our true authentic self, then everything is fine. And it doesn't matter what other people say to this. It's important that you feel in balance. And that's what you need to do here, to take your power back and just do what's right for you and make a new start in a way in your life today. Powerful message, guys. Virgo, 5th of November. What's going on with my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising signs out there? Virgo, come on, guys. One message for Virgo. It's a change in the wind, so there's room for growth here. Things are moving forward is what I'm hearing. Things are pushing you forward into the right direction. It feels like you're getting support of sorts, and even if it's just your spirit team supporting you. You know, not everything is happening in the outside world. I usually get that when I do the cards for myself. I'm expecting grand things to happen in the outside world. But if you're a very soul-searching person, and if you're very empathetic and feel a lot of subtle energies, then most of this will happen inside of you. That's what I kind of gathered for myself, that a lot of things are happening internally. But take it as it fits to your situation. There's no wrong or right here. It's just the way you see it is the most important thing, and the way you deal with it. And that can be different for each and every one, because we are all different, of course. All right, Virgo, what is going on here? What is changing here? Let's see. So there is a decision. You are at a crossroads. You need to take a decision here. It can have to do with work and career. I'm getting for some of you. It's an important life-changing decision. It's about where your desire goes, what you want to have in your life. Some sort of bliss, some sort of wish fulfillment. Yeah, the challenge here is to find your bliss, your wish fulfillment, just like I said. And the challenge for you is to drop the negativity, drop the sorrow, the anxiety. For some of you, it's the sadness over something that was lost, over something that didn't work. But it's also about worries and anxieties about the future. It's time to be in the present moment, to focus on your happiness and where you want to be, and not focus on this. This is a very contradictory energy. So it's time to focus on positivity and let the negativity go. So there's a need for you to change your perspective, make an important decision. And for some of you, it's just a decision to be in a more positive mindset here, Virgo, to manifest something really positive. What's the advice for Virgo today? Yeah, be strong. I mean, this is the card that comes out a lot for you guys, especially lately. This is the reminder from Spirit that you are worth it, that you can do it. You need to believe in yourself. And for some of you, if you have been in a partnership or a business partnership of sorts, for some of you it might be better to work on your own actually and to believe in yourself in that way. So you need to make a change. You need to jump into something new, take a risk here and be positive. You know, the Fool is also about a sort of carelessness, but not in a naive sense. I mean, sometimes it can mean a naive sense, but I'm not getting that here. It's just making this jump and believing in yourself, and whatever you have to decide here, just go for it is what I'm hearing. Don't think so much. Go for your happiness and don't think what other people will say. Don't think about if it will have a positive outcome or not. If you want it, just go for it. All right. Libra, 5th of November, please. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. One card is enough, guys. Libra, what do we have for you today? Don't you want to talk to me today, Libras? What's going on? Thank you. Fork in the road. You're at a crossroads here. Not knowing which road to take. Let's see. What is this decision about? Ooh, Tower. There is some sort of realization coming towards you. This could be a surprise. This is something that can be positive or negative. I'm not going to judge it. Can be different for each and every one out there, but there is something coming in. So there could be a sudden event that requires a decision of you, or there is some realization about what you want to do. Let's see. What's the challenge? Challenge is to believe in yourself, to stand up for yourself, to go for your wealth, for your abundance. For some of you, it's time to stand up for yourself. And even if you feel like you're all alone in a situation, like you're the only one with a certain opinion or something like that, stand up for yourself and don't give your authenticity away. Just be true to yourself is what I'm getting. Libra, what is the advice? The advice is to clear your mind, to know what you want and to go for it. It's also the card of speaking truth, of being authentic, and I think that's what most of you have to deal with today, to be authentic to yourself, to be true to yourself, and to speak your truth and stand up for yourself, and just believe that you are strong enough, that you can do it, that you are worthy, even if you have another opinion than most of people around you. Sometimes it's time for us to let this tower crumble. So it might be that certain people are falling away from you when you kind of come into your truth. And especially times like these, you know, you might have noticed that society is totally splitting into, well, mainly two camps on the whole and large, but it's not a matter who's with you. It's just important that you follow your own inner truth. And you know, truth is very subjective. We all have our own truth. And even if you are not in these two camps, if you have the truth that is valid for yourself, even if it's something different, then stick to yourself. So it's time for you to decide if you want to keep wearing a mask, and I'm not saying it in that outward sense, but the way I mean it is to kind of keep your true feelings hidden, or if you want to be authentic, if you want to speak up for yourself, if you want to believe in yourself, and maybe stand alone if you have to. All right, so this can also be about a relationship, of course, take it as it fits, but it's really important that you stand up for yourself today, Libra, and speak your truth. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Oh, we've got two cards for you. We've got the regeneration, that's lovely, and to the sea. So there is some emotional healing. That's the first thing that is coming towards me here. You're looking at your emotions. You're coming out of hard times. You've been through the ringer, but there is some sort of regeneration. You know, when we face our fears, when we face what's not healed within us, when we really dive deep, that's what you like to do, Scorpio, most of you at least, then we can find what was blocking our energy in the first place, and what was maybe self-sabotaging, and what was blocking off good things coming towards us. So I feel like you have looked at stuff, you have dealt with your emotions, you have healed a lot of stuff. You want to go to the bottom of things that are not right within yourself or in a situation. and there is regeneration. So things are getting better here, things are healing. What do we have? Knight of Swords and Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're standing up for yourself. You're kind of improving your health for some of you. You're doing things that are good for yourself. You're in this bubble here. You're kind of not being affected by the talk, the gossip of other people. You're doing your own thing. You're standing tall and strong, and you're communicating clearly. This could be a Gemini you're dealing with, Knight of Swords energy. You're moving forward. You're kind of headed into the right direction towards clarity and truth. And you're doing this with a lot of power. There's a lot of action, a lot of drive behind this. So you're moving in the right direction. And it's about healing. It's about coming into your own power. It's about retaking your power, something of the sort. The challenge here with the Fool in the reverse is that I feel like some of you are taking things a bit too seriously. It's time to step into a more childlike energy of seeing things in a very positive light or in a very unconditioned light, seeing things like through the lens of a child without any preconceived notions about something. All right, so this is about a new beginning that might be delayed for you, but I'm getting that there needs to be a little bit more healing. So you're on the right track here, Scorpio. I just feel like you're going somewhere. You're retaking your power, you're kind of clearing your aura, you're healing on all sorts of level here. And if you have been waiting for a new beginning, I feel like it's just delayed. It will take a little bit more of healing, a little bit more of time, but it will come. So what's the advice here? Nurture yourself a little more. Queen of Pentacles, stand in your power, nurture yourself, do everything that is good for your body, for your mind, for your soul, you know, for that trinity of body, mind and spirit, and everything that floats your boat, everything that gives you the sense of well-being, of feeling nurtured, of feeling at home. That's really important for you guys. I feel like you're on the right track, you're going places, but it will take a little bit more work. All right, Sagittarius, 5th of November. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. What's going on today? What's your main energy? We have the no place like home. Some of you could feel very, very happy at home at this time. Maybe you're in quarantine or not. It doesn't really matter. It just feels like you are surrounded by people who you love, I feel like you are feeling very good in your own four walls at this time. It's good for you to retreat a little bit, and you're cherishing the fall here, at least in the northern hemisphere. It just feels like you're very cozy, or you're making yourself at home somewhere. You're cherishing the moment is what I'm getting. Saggy, Fool, new beginning. This is also the energy for me that you're opening up. So where you're at right now doesn't mean that you're literally at home. But there is a place or a mindset that gives you a lot of comfort, or people around you that are giving you a lot of comfort. And it feels like you are gaining a lot of energy from that, and you are coming up with new ideas. There is so much energy. You're recharging by something, by some situation or some place, or some people that do you really good. You're kind of able to open up again with a lot of creativity, with new ideas, with a new beginning. Somebody could move places also, you know. Take it literal, take it internal. The challenge for you is the Temperance. It's all about finding your balance. You know, the Temperance is also about healing. So, especially when there is a lot of new energy surging into you, by giving yourself a sort of peace and healing and withdrawal, you might want to burst forth with your ideas into the world. So it's really important to not give up that balance between work and regeneration, between power and withdrawal. So there's this yin and yang that you should take into account, even if there are a lot of new ideas. If you want to kind of take a new leap somewhere, be careful here that you give yourself enough time to heal and rest as well. So what is the advice? The advice is to free yourself from self-limiting beliefs, from anything that keeps you restricted. This is self-imposed negativity. There is something that you possibly don't want to see. So it's important that you find some peace of mind here and drop the frustration. There is some sense of negativity, some sense of frustratedness with things that are on offer for you. Maybe there are so many ideas that you have, but you're stuck at home. it just feels like you need to keep your peace, keep your balance, and enjoy what you've got. Count your blessings and enjoy the place that you're living in, enjoy the moment, enjoy the situation. So make peace with the situation that you're in. All right, Saggy. You know, the best ideas are coming towards you if you've had a lot of rest. And when it gets really, really boring in your situation, then that is the time when regeneration starts of your body, when you're kind of healing on very deep stress levels, like when you're filling up on energy again. So the more bored you are, the better it is for your health. That's what I heard somewhere. And I have found it true, for myself at least. All right, Capricorn, Sun and Rising signs for my Cappies. What's going on? What? No, not 100, guys. Not even 4, just 1 or 2. Capricorn, okay. Yin and Yang, or Yang. Okay, this is just the Yang. It's the card of action, of manifesting, of putting forth your energy, taking action. It's time to get active towards something. What is this? Capricorn. What are you dealing with? Okay. With the Chariot reverse, there is some sense of you not being in your power. You might feel a bit drained energetically, but there's something that wants to be nurtured here. It could be an idea, a project, a job, you know. There is a sense of learning, of moving forward, of building up something for yourself, and it's time to get active. But I feel like you're a bit unmotivated today. It feels like you don't feel in your power. You feel like you want to lay on the couch. There's an overflow of yin here, a bit of apathy for some of you, but it's time to get into the yang energy, to get a bit active towards something, because there is something that you want to work on. There is something that you have in mind possibly, or that you have started, and it needs to be furthered here. So jump over your shadow, guys. If you feel a bit lazy today, it's time to move forward, and it's time to get going and manifest something. Yeah, it's time to find your strength and find your power. Some of you are feeling not powerful enough to further something. I feel like you know what this is. But it feels like there is the energy that's missing. So try to muster up the strength and the energy and take back the reins of your life. Try to muster up some motivation and willpower and move forward. It's what the universe wants to say to you today, Cappies. All right, Aquarius and Moon Rising signs. November 5th, 2020, what do we have for you? Why? Okay, so you are questioning yourself. What is this about? We have the Three of Wands reversed. What is the challenge here for Aquarius? The Strength and the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the advice, please. It feels like you're waiting for something. It feels like you are want growth in a situation. You want maybe somebody coming towards you or talking to you. It feels like you're waiting for something to move forward, okay? So whatever the situation is, if it's love or work or whatever, you're waiting for something and you're looking out for something, but there is a sense of you shutting down. So the feeling here, it's a similar energy for than what no, that's not English, you know what I mean. Similar energy as I just had for Capricorn. So there is a lack of strength here. The challenge for you is to find the strength to move forward in a situation. Maybe you're waiting for something or someone that you can move forward, but it feels like you have all the power within yourself to do this. And you don't need to rely on somebody. It also feels like you are stopping to wait for somebody to come towards you or talk towards you. So it's time to do things on your own for some of you. It's time to muster up the strength. And the advice is the Hierophant. This is a reminder for me, in your case, Aquarius, that you should connect with your higher self, with your angels and guides, by meditating, by believing in yourself. The Hierophant is about a mentor, a teacher, and it's also about commitment. So I'm getting, stay committed to yourself, stay committed to what you want to move on towards. And yeah, if you have questions here about a situation, why you are in a certain situation, why it turned out this way, you find the answers in your higher self by connecting with that inner truth that you have here, Aquarius, okay? So the answer is within you, guys. Just need to tap into that. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for the 5th of November. Why did I want to say the 25th? I don't know. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, that's a good sign. So you're coming out of something here. You're spiraling yourself out. I hope that's out of something negative. It could be that you're in the opposite direction as well. But let's hope for the best here. What do we have? 25, 7. Let's see. Pisces, what is the energy you're in? All right. What is the challenge? Challenge for Pisces, please. Yeah. Okay. So I have been saying this for a while. The last few weeks have been a bit hard for some of you guys. There is a sense of negativity, and it's the challenge for you to make a decision and get out of your head. There is a spiral of negativity that you have kind of spun yourself into. You know, when the momentum is going, it's going. It's either in the right direction or in the positive direction. I'm saying right because that's where we all want to go, of course. Or it's in the downward, in the negative direction. But there's something that you need to let go of, a way of thinking, a way of, I'm also getting, and I had this in your weekly reading that I did yesterday too, there is a sense of information that is not doing you good. So whether you're watching the news a little too much, or you are feeding yourself with music that is not on your wavelength or something like that, or you're kind of surrounding yourself with people who are dragging you down. I don't know what it is. You have to know what this is, but it's about some sort of negativity that you're kind of keeping going, and even going further into this. So there's no sense of happiness. I just feel like you are dragging yourself down energetically here with something that you do. And maybe it's just your way of thinking. It's where your focus goes, you know, that's where your energy flows to. So try to focus on something positive. What's the advice for Pisces? And it doesn't matter what it is. It can be any sort of negative feeling. It can be depression. It can be fear. It can be anger. Something that you're overdoing, that you're kind of keeping stuck in. So the advice for you is to get out of this, to move forward, to focus on your creativity. Just do something that gets your mind off of the negative, is what I'm getting. You need to move forward here. You're stuck in a cycle here. For some of you, don't take it if it's not for you guys. All right, so that was the energies of the day. I hope this resonated with you guys. I'm wishing you such a lovely rest of the day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.